Oh, assalamu alaikum, family. Glad everyone could join. How's everyone doing on this lovely Friday night? Man, this your brother Supreme X calling and streaming live from Central Florida home base office of FardMoney Incorporation, where we always bring you the signs of money and the signs of business. But I found this article earlier today, and I was like, wow, I gotta do a live stream about it because we are seeing more and more that our people really don't, or nobody really in America really doesn't have a knowledge or understanding the difference between money and currency. And it is a difference, big difference, right? So I found this on Coin in Telegram. I think that's what it called, but we're gonna pull it up in just a minute as I pull up and show what it's about or the title of this stream so you can know. So this is a warning. The fall of the dollar is imminent. So now we family, yes, on Fard Money, we bring you we highlight a problem, which is a currency problem, which is a employment job problem, which is a currency problem, a wealth gap problem. You know what I'm saying? A lack of asset problem in our community, but also just to the normal American. So, but we have a solution though. So I'm not just on here talking about problem, trying to scare you like the dollar gonna fall, like it's no way out. It is. But you have to act on this information. You have to act on this knowledge. So let me give a quick breakdown of my history so you can get an understanding to how I got here. Family, I've been an entrepreneur all of my life. However, for the majority part of my life, up until about 2008, 2009, I was on the illegal side of being an entrepreneur. They just equate it like that. So them those terms, right? So up until that point, so up until something happened in 2012 and I changed my life. And then in 2016 is when my legal entrepreneurship journey started, right? So in 2016, I was working odd end jobs, not making enough money, trying to support me and a teenage daughter. It wasn't just added up, with my criminal background. I wasn't being able to get a job getting paid more than like $9 an hour. Then when I finally got a job paying $11, and then I ended up working there for 3 months, and I became permanent because I got there through the temp service, working for some Koreans, and I was working at a core steel plant, right? They deal in core steel, right? And they were letting us get a lot of hours, but we wasn't free. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just it wasn't for me because I always had that entrepreneur spirit, that entrepreneur mindset, right? So I just want everybody to understand my story and how I get here. So when you hear me talk about jobs and stuff, don't never think that I didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? Don't never think that it's something wrong with having one, right? It's not, right? But it's something wrong if you're trying to retire from one. Right now, that's something wrong with that, right? You shouldn't be trying to retire from a job. You should be trying to build some legacy for your children. However, a lot of us get caught up in jobs and we get stuck, but we really get stuck in our mind because we don't really want to go investigate and really search out opportunities because we're thinking for a paycheck. So I never had the paycheck mentality coming out the streets. I always had the entrepreneur, the boss, the CEO mentality, and that's why I ran the streets for majority of my life, right? However, times change when we get to a certain age, and then we have to put up foolishness. We start having children. We start thinking seriously that I can't keep doing this. I can't keep running in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm missing my meal ticket by doing that. So I need to not kill the hustle in me, but kill that illegal hustle in me. I just switch the product. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to switch the product, right? So in 2016, from a sister from Trinidad, I got introduced to cryptocurrency. Never knew nothing about cryptocurrency then. So big shout out to her, sister Kelly X, right? She's in Trinidad, right? So I always credit her because she's the first person that put cryptocurrency in my face. That was with a coin called OneCoin, and that coin ended up flopping, right? It did not, but at the time, I'm hurting. I didn't have the funds to even get in, but I would have lost anyway if I did, right? Because I think that coin you had to come in with $1,000, and I didn't have it, right? Just to be honest with you. And when nobody let me get it to start it, right? So, you know, to break it down, so I get the job with the core steel plant working for the Korean. I'm working there. I'm like one of the best workers they got. I come to work 2 hours early to make sure I get 10 hours a week. We didn't get overtime all the time on the weekend. So I made sure I got an extra 10 hours every week. You know what I'm saying? Just if I go to work 5 days a week, I will get 50 hours, right? Now we work Saturday, it'll be 60. We work Sunday, sometimes we did it'll be 70. Now, one time, what made me understand that I got to do something for myself, I got to start a business, right? Is when I had worked about 70 hours. Might have been more than that. At this time, I'm only getting paid $11 an hour, right? I work about 70 hours. And when I get my check, the check said 1,000. It's supposed to be a little shorter than $1,000, right? This is what I supposed to got before taxes. But then when I look down to what I'm really getting and what Uncle Sam took out with Medicaid, Social Security, federal and state taxes, I ain't having like $725. Family, I'm not even exaggerating. I literally sat in the room, sat on the chair, and I looked at that check for about an hour straight, scratching my head like, man, who am I going to work for? Who am I putting these hours in? Then I had something to do with it because I was about to start my carrot bars business. So I was supposed to start with the gold package, and at that time, the gold package was about $900 in 2017, somewhere around there, roughly that, right? But I couldn't even start there. I had to start with the $450 package, right? So I started with the $450 package, and I got a capture page from the Wealth Builder. Shout out to Mr. Michael Diaco and Mr. Tibet. Ahoo, right? And shout out to all the Wealth Builders. Ahoo. So I got me a capture page. So my initial startup was $500, right? That was in 2017, May the 11th, to be exact, right? And then we started a brand. So I'm searching on plant seeds because I had signed up for carrot bars in late March, but I didn't get my package. So I never started my day to say my carrot anniversary in March because I didn't do nothing, right? So but it wasn't that I didn't see it. I didn't need no three-way. I saw one video and I signed up. So it wasn't that I didn't see the opportunity of carrot bar. It was because I did not have the money. I didn't have $200 to get started. Where at that time it was like $140, $130 to get started, something like that, right? So family, understand me. As soon as I got a job, but I was still planting seeds, letting people know, hey, look, I'm about to come out with something, about to start something. We about to start this brand. We about to start building. We find this opportunity that we all can do. Group economics on steroids, right? So I'm planting seeds, right? So I stumbled upon my brother, who is also a member, an active member in the Nation of Islam, who is the co-founder of FardMoney, and we came together. He the first person to say, hey, man, I'm in. So he was actually my first package sale. He was my first transaction into this business, right? He was the third person I put in, and he was my first transaction. The first money I made in carrot bars, I made it from my brother Leon 1X. From him seeing the vision, for him, he really just wanted to get in at first just to get gold, right? But it has changed his life significantly, right? So we started the brand FardMoney. We started going hard, right? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we started off at Supreme Edge Currency. Some of y'all might remember that name. Then we switched the name because we advanced it now. So we switched the name, right? And to FardMoney. So family, but both of us started with the silver package. We are both VIPs. We are both full-time in the business, right? We both have a global organization, right? He got his own team. I have mine, but we are all one still, right? And we are doing this still together because he's still here pushing with me right now to this day, right? We're still here, right? However, he is premium. He's VIP premium. So a lot of y'all know what that is. See, my brother is VIP premium, and we were so happy that he got that package, that he got the funds up to get that package, right? Man, it's just amazing. So we've been here for the long haul, pushing it. I'm bronze director inside the Carrot Ball International. It's just amazing journey, right? So now we're advancing it to new levels. and we're working on new stuff that we're coming out with, and we got our YouTube channel. But we are putting this information out here to solely educate our people, about the first men, black men in America that was teaching about gold acquisition, about the citizens of America having gold. And those three men are Master Fard Muhammad, the most honorable Muhammad, and the latest and the one that's still among us now, the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. So we built the brand based around them, because they're the ones who said gold is money. If you don't know, the first public person or black people to talk about this in the public, right? Because in the black community, nobody knew this, right? And some white Americans still don't know this to this day, right? So we wanted to honor them and get a credit to where the credit due, because a lot of people is scared to do it. They want to get a credit to Robert Kiyosaki. They want to get a credit to Mike Maloney, Peter Schiff, and all of them. They want to give it to them. They don't care nothing about our community. But it ain't about that. They want to give it to them. So we have found a system, an ally. See, Harold Sykes is an ally to our community. Why? Because he is going against what the government and the Zionists of the world never wanted the American citizens of the world to do. That's why they got so much wealth. They got so much currency, so much gold, because they stripped us of the knowledge to understand what real money is, right? So now we have to re-educate our people. Once I got re-educated, so I can't sit on the knowledge, and anybody can get started. It don't cost nothing to get started in carry ball, right? You just make more money if you do start with something, right? You know what I'm saying? But the point is, any gold is better than no gold, right? So we founded this and we started it. So now we're here now, and we're full-time loving it. I have got married, my wife full-time in the business. You know what I'm saying? I done left my brother in Birmingham. He in Birmingham still building, working with our Birmingham team. I'm in Florida, but we are still connected, man. I mean, it's just amazing journey. It's amazing run. And we're going to new heights, right? We're going further into the future, right? But we are preparing to survive. So a lot of us, we're preparing for the future, but we're also preparing to survive. Why? Because it's about survival, right? Gold is money insurance. Gold is insurance to your wealth. Gold is insurance to your portfolio. Gold is insurance to your income. Gold is insurance to anything that you are doing. Gold is insurance, because everybody go to work for money but get paid currency, except in this opportunity that we're bringing to the world. Nobody else on the planet that we can find is paying people in gold. Nobody else we can find is paying people in gold, family. Everybody, whatever you do, if you sell a product, you go to work, you know what I'm saying, you provide a service, whatever you do it to get paid money, but you actually get paid currency. So let's get into this stream so I can hop on there. And please, family, if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, FardMoney. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So this is Coin Telegram, right? And this is like a preview to the Future Money Show, which is going to be tomorrow at 10 Eastern PM Standard Time, that we do all the time on both of these platforms that we're on right now, Facebook and YouTube Live, right? So just look at what was released 23 hours ago. The United States printed more money in 1 month than in 2 centuries. Did y'all hear me? Even if this is not all the way accurate, if it's even close, and it is close, right? Listen at this now. The United States printed more money in 1 month than in 2 centuries. The Federal Reserve money printer has cranked up to ridiculous levels, but it will really lead to inflation. That's all it's going to lead to. We already experiencing it now. We just ain't hit all the way hyperinflation yet. In a letter to investors released on July the 29th, Pantera Capital CEO Dan Morehead noted that the United States has printed a shocking amount of money to combat the pandemic-induced financial crisis. The United States printed more money in June than in the first 2 centuries after its founding. Morehead wrote, last month, the United States budget deficit was $864 billion, was larger than the total debt incurred from 1776, that's the start of America as an independent nation. Now that's the Union with the 13 original states through the end of 1979. Wow. Morehead made it clear that capital sees Bitcoin as the solution for the current crisis. He also contrasts the effects of money print in recent months to how the equivalent amount of currency had performed across centuries. Now listen at this. With that first $1 trillion the United States printed, we defeated British imperialists, bought Alaska, really stole Alaska. You ain't buy no damn Alaska. Boy, they be lying now. They don't just think we just put it, hey, we're gonna pull out the lie. They ain't bought no damn Alaska. You took Alaska, right? That's the Indians' land. You took it. You ain't bought nothing. In Louisiana Purchase, defeated fascism, but fascism coming back. Ended the Great Depression. We in the Great Depression right now. Built the interstate highway system and went to the moon because we know about the sisters that helped them get to the moon. Morehouse cited the resultant inflation as the main reason one should get out of paper money and into really what he's saying in digital currency, right? Bitcoin ain't the link. I'm going to leave that there, but Bitcoin is not the link, family. You want to get you some Bitcoin to be say anything better than dollar. However, Bitcoin is not attached to a real mineral. It's not attached to a national resource, right? However, it is a coin that's supposed to kick off tomorrow where you can get it, but you can only get it from us that is attached to a real asset, a real mineral, a real natural resource, gold. Now you got this man saying that everybody should get out and get into Bitcoin. What he really want to say is cryptocurrency, right? That's what he really want to say, our blockchain technology, because that's pretty much all Bitcoin is, right? If nobody want to use Bitcoin blockchain, then it'll fall because it doesn't have any backing. So a lot of the cryptocurrency, now if people want to use it, then it'll stay afloat. Just remember that now. If people want to use it, it'll stay afloat. But remember, Bitcoin is priced in dollars, but it's priced on demand and supply. So whatever the new currency gonna be, I guess you will be able to convert it into Bitcoin. I don't know. Get you some Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm just giving you a scenario, right? However, we know gold gonna be accepted. We know that. That's clear and cut and dry, right? There ain't no debating there, right? So as we shift gears, let's get into our next slide where we will show the United States. I know this, family. I know this is a hard topic. That's why some of y'all jumping on here, jumping off here. Oh, he's showing that, talking about that gold thing again. And yeah, because we got to wake you up. We got to wake you up. You got to understand. So now he's saying they print more money. Now look at this. Now we can sit here for a couple hours and just let this thing run. We seeing millions getting added to the debt clock. I just sit right here and let it run. And we can sit right here and just look at it. Look at it. It about to add 1 million, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, 1 million just get added. 1 million since we just sitting on here just got added to the debt. Do y'all see this in real time? We can see here again, it's gonna be another million. Look at it. It's already 500,000. It's already 600,000, 700, 800, 900, another million. That's 2 million already. Just added, just since we've been here. Just sit here. Just sit here now. Right? 26,582 billion. $882 million the national debt. Right? Now look at their budget deficit. The United States Federal Reserve budget deficit, $2,819 billion. Look at the GDP. The GDP ain't moving fast like that. The GDP ain't moving. That means America's in the hole. So they pulling taxes from us, but they really pulling taxes from us because we lack knowledge. We lack understanding about taxes. We really don't know nothing about it. It ain't a law that say you have to pay taxes. Y'all, I'm gonna say that again. It ain't a law to say you got to pay taxes unless you an employee. That's why before you clock in on a job, they make you fill out the tax form before you punch in 1 hour. You have to either be W-2 or W-4 worker before you can even punch the clock for 1 hour. Right? Why? Because the tax feeds the beast. Who is the beast? The beast is the owners and the shareholders of the Federal Reserve, the international bankers. Right? Now that's the national debt. Look, let's go down here and watch the total debt go up a million while we sit here and watch. It just added 1 million. Now this thing going faster than the national debt. Whoa, Lord. It just added another million. Y'all see the national debt down here? We can sit here. We sit here long enough. We'll see it hit 80 trillion 600 billion. It's at 80 trillion and 599 billion right now. But the millions are getting added. Look at that. That's another million just added. That thing going faster than the national debt. Woo, Lord. That's another million. Jesus. Right? However, family, when you've been given this knowledge, you have to act on it, right? You have to act on it. You can't sit here and see us telling you that you can get gold and turn gold into an investment and don't pull the trigger. Don't make a move. You're going to wait to see can they fix. They can't fix this, family. It's impossible. Nobody, they can't pay this debt back. So the experts are saying they either got to devalue the dollar so low, right? Where they up interest rates to make the dollar, you know what I'm saying, have a little more power, or they just got to collapse the dollars, period. They already debasing currency. They already debasing currency, family. Matter of fact, I said on the screen yesterday, we were going to break that down. So let me go to my dictionary and see what debasement means. Debasement. Debasement. Okay, I don't think I was looking for that. We're just gonna go with debase. I could have went with that, but we're gonna go with debase for right now. Okay, debased currency. What does it mean? Debasement of current coinage is the practice of lowering the intrinsic value of coins, especially when used in connection with commodity money such as gold or silver coins. A coin is said to be debased if the quantity of gold, silver, or copper or nickel in the coin is reduced. So they already pulling the coin. Y'all going to places and they don't have any coins, right? It's already a shortage on that. So the currency is being debased. The currency is being debased. Family, we just trying to tell you, we're only trying to wake you up. You can go here and look at it. You got to do what you're going to do with this information. You can sit here and look at us and think we just talking and blowing smoke, or you can take this information and make a calculated decision for your future and start acquiring you some gold, but not only not just don't get gold from no anywhere, because we got that problem too. We just run around and get gold. See, family, I'm just going to tell y'all this, right? I know I'm finna step on some toes right now, but I gotta see it. We finna tell y'all this, right? The gold and currency that you get outside of a system will not be able to be spent in a new monetary system. Some people might take it, but it's not going to be able to be spent. You getting gold and silver outside of a system. Because remember, for something to replace the dollar as the world reserve currency, it's going to have a payment system attached to it. This is how the dollar became king on the planet. Do y'all understand? Right? So you can go get gold from the dealer. You can go get your silver. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? And then when you get that physical anyway, it's limited anyway, because it's limited to where you can go with the physical. Y'all understand this? Technology is here to stay. The internet is here to stay. Blockchain technology is here to stay. So I would rather have more digital gold than physical. Why? Because I can get up and go anywhere with it without worrying about robbers, burglars, customs, FBI, CIA, ATF. I ain't gotta worry about them. If you got it digital, and only you can get into the code of your wallets, right? But you can go anywhere and spend it. You understand what we're saying? We hoping that's breaking down what's taking place, right? So for any medium of exchange to replace the dollar, family, is gonna have to be a gold payment system or a payment system attached to it. So you getting silver, all that's cool. But you still thinking inside of the box. Cause that meaning it's just from peer to peer. You walk into your neighbor when the dollar falls and you purchase something from the corner store or something like that. That's not getting outside of your sphere. That's not getting outside of your atmosphere, right? So when you're thinking about getting it in a system that is turning gold digital with a payment system, a global payment system that's already functioning right now, where you can get paid continuously, where you can help up when you can come in and help set up this payment system and benefit from stores and merchants accepting the gold and the crypto as a medium of exchange, you get paid. You don't think that's something you should take a look at? Come on, family. We got to be smarter than that. We got to be smarter than that. I'm talking about because you got to understand how the Rothschild, how the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Walburns, the Lehman Brothers, how they got so wealthy, the Zionists, how they got so wealthy. They set up the Federal Reserve Central Bank payment system. They took control of the print of the money. That's why they got an unlimited amount of cash flow. Just unlimited. They some heirs that we can't even pronounce. Damn trillionaires. They passed that. Come on, man. We got to understand. So if you're trying to get it like that and get in an AC, hey, you better get in the new monetary system. With that being said, family, we're gonna end with our V99 video so y'all can see it. But please, family, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. And last but not least, if anybody interested in making an extra $1,500 a month residual, just $1,500. We ain't gonna even blow your mind out with what you could make. Just 15. Keep it simple. 1,500. If anybody interested in making an extra $1,500 a month residual income, go to our website, FardMoney.com, or get back with the person that ever led you or talk to you about Carrot Ball. With that being said, family, we're going to get out of here with our V99 video. We see y'all tomorrow night on the Future Money Show at 10 Eastern, right here. Be on the lookout for some more information talking about digital currencies and the power of gold and the digital coin. Be on the lookout because we taking off. As of right now, tomorrow is the day that we're scheduled to start taking our cash gold and convert it into digital gold and get paid for residual income without doing nothing. Nobody else offer you that, family. With that being said, and you don't even lose the principle. You still hold the principle. With that being said, family, we out of here. Out.